Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to be playing a game called Teleforum. And it's a found footage style horror game. And we're there for the tape. Now I don't know what's on the tape, but I figure we're gonna figure out that together. So let's hop in. And hopefully it's nothing bad on the tape. Oh, we're gonna see what's on the tape immediately? Oh, stop. I need to know. I'm not in the way. Oh, you got the camera on? I'm missing text here. I thought I had it on. Weird. Well, it's recording now. There's the cameraman. Juliana. Right. It's supposed to have as much material as possible. We want the 6th floor. Can you get the bottom? The bottom? The bottom? Hey! I'm holding the camera here. Why can't you press it? That seems kind of rude. What is it? You look like you have something to say. Yeah, can you press your own goddamn button? What do you think is wrong to bother a widow? I was just thinking about what happened. Did you get authorization for this? Authorization? What are you talking about? They never approve sensationalist stories like this. I can't speak. You need to hand them to complete the material, get it? If it's already done, it's hard for them to refuse it. I mean, that's fair. It was bizarre. You didn't see it, did you? They just told me how it happened. What he used to, you know. You're lucky. I wish I hadn't seen it. You heard it, right? He gave Celso a VHS tape. The VT operator? Right. Celso was supposed to broadcast the tape, but he couldn't. Technical issues. Then, bam! It happened. Oh, we're here. Come on. Sam, what happened? Okay, we're going to apartment 608. Easy to remember. Head towards the trash bags? That's where I belong. Now, go to the light side. Oh, I don't think it's this way. But it's a pretty view of the window. I think we can get a nice take by the window. You're right. You have a good eye. I was thinking like natural light, you know? Someone's been coming here for a smoke. See the ashtray? Don't show me that. I haven't touched nicotine in 3 years. Come on, let's head let's head down the corridor. Was I supposed to see something else there? I think this is... God, I can't speak. I think it's that apartment just ahead. Here we are. Well, let's get ready, shall we? You can film her getting the door and all that. So, should I knock on the door? Ring the bell? What'll look better on video? How about we just ring the doorbell? I think knocking would look better, but I wonder if she's up to talking to strangers right now. If she isn't, she will be now. You don't know. Let me try again. Hello? Did you work with Walter for long? Some 4 years? This hit me hard too, you know? I want to do something for him. And take advantage of the situation in the process? Sure. He'd say I'm demonstrating a sharp sense for opportunity. I guess so. Hello, lady! Alright, 3rd time's the charm. What do you want? Says Adriana. Hi, Miss Martins. We're from Channel 8. We came to give you our condolences. Do we really need a video camera for that? We're making a special program about Walter. A homage, a kind of retrospective, you see. He worked at that station for us for such a long time. So we wanted to talk to you about him. About what happened. Right. Fine. Come in. It might be good to talk about it. Homage? Why not? We can edit it later. Right now, we need that raw material. Come on, before she changes her mind. I was just like, there's no way that she wanted to have that, right? Thank you again for welcoming us, Mr. Martins. Mind stepping out of the dark corridor? That looks kind of creepy. Silva here will film our conversation, okay? Will he now? I'll have to think about that. What? Would you like to drink anything? Tea? Coffee? Oh, I never refused a cup of coffee. I'll go make some. Oh. You pulled a fast one on you, huh? Look at that. Let's snoop around while we have the chance. Make sure to get anything that catches your eye on camera. We're surrounded by materials here. Well... Oijadogo! Look at these certificates. Journalism degree from UFRGS, specialization in communication. Communication that I cannot freaking do today. Sorry guys. Walter was well educated. I think Mrs. Martin is just the same. What a waste. It would be a shame if we only had shots of the same wall. So look around the whole room here, okay? Okay. Well, that's just an old cap. Look at this photo. Some scenery? Not a very appealing scenery. Plus, it's out of focus. This photo has a story behind it. I can feel it. I might ask her about it during the interview. Yeah, I feel like it's off, you know? Hey, that TV shot looks good. Something funny about this TV. I think there was a lightning strike nearby the other day. Might have messed it up. Actually, I'm pretty sure it happened the same day that Walter, you know. I remember Walter bought this raincoat to cover a story. Some lake where it rains a lot or something. Right. The image got stuck in my head because he just vanished inside the thing. I remember he got sheeted out some of 500 crucerios for an oversized coat. It looked ridiculous in it, but he paid so much for the damn coat, he just had to wear it. Poor guy. Hey, I can hear her putting water in the filter. She'll be back soon. Get all you can now. Plant is begging for water. Guess it's been neglected in the last few days. Considering all that happened. Okay, I was thinking about these, but... They have a doggo. Oh yeah, look at the... Aww. Good one. We need a nice shot of gunpowder. Walter even carried the dog's picture in his wallet. He showed it around as if it were a photo of his son. Whoa, VCR player. Fancy. How much is one of these going for now? Some 2 million? Crucerios? Am I saying that correctly? I have no idea. More than that, I think. Walter took a loan to pay for this. He told me this one time he gave me a ride. Okay. What was that? Look, a daily trophy. Oh, right. Walter got one for an article he wrote back in the 70s. The station's owner thought this would make us stand out more, but it didn't happen. Local stations have zero chances against the big ones. I think they even had a lobby going on to hush this up. Coffee's almost done. Will you have one? No, I'm fine. Feel free to have one if you change your mind. So, did you think it over? Think it over? I did. Let's get this done with. Great! We'll begin shortly. Let's shoot the interview on that chair, Silva. Okay. Well, I mean, I just feel like, Ready? No, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're here with Mrs. Adriana Martins, wife of Walter Martins, our dear colleague who left us so abruptly. She agreed to give us an interview during these most trying of times. The house itself really tells a story about how you two lived. Well, what about the certificates and the degrees? You two are quite well educated, aren't you? You can say so. I studied quite a bit. history, theater. Theater? I met Walter at an eloquent... I met him at a workshop. I used to help him out. Can you believe he had a speech impediment? Bad diction. Nobody noticed it today. His articulated speech. That was my gift. Could you teach me? Cause I'm freaking crap right now. Yeah, I want to know about that picture, that blurred photo on the shelf. You have a rather peculiar picture in your living room. Ah, that was the first picture I took with the two of us. I put the camera on a tripod and set it all up to take our picture. Then, well, this lapwing showed up out of nowhere. I think we were too close to its nest. The bird got furious and attacked the camera right when it took the picture. Then it attacked us. That was the result, a portrait neither of us appear in. From yours truly, the great photographer. He found it so funny we had it framed. I used to find it funny too. Aw. How about... gunpowder? What's been getting you through these difficult times? Gunpowder here helped me more than anything else. The dog. Of course, it's been quite sad. He knows something's amiss. He misses Walter. At least taking care of him has taken my mind off of things. Also, how about... calm down. Ring light, calm down. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. That television seems strange. Walter dedicated a good portion of his professional life to TV. I couldn't help but notice your television here. Yes, we had a blackout that day. There was a horrible lightning strike nearby right after the broadcast. Almost gave me a heart attack. TV hasn't been working properly since then. I leave it on so the house feels less empty. I think a lot of people can relate to that. She looks so creepy. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I can keep going. Of course, Mrs. Martins, we have enough material already. He was so different, so nervous. I never expected him to. No one expected that, Miss Martins. Or Mrs. Martin. I still can't even imagine Walter handling a gun. Gun? What gun? Walter never had a gun. The gun? The one he used during the show's broadcast? He did not use a gun. I know it was horrible, but I saw it when he pulled the trigger. That's what Ferraria told you back at the station, right? What do I think? No, I was told he hanged himself. What? How can that be? My god. I knew it. Ever since he got that damn tape. The tape he tried to broadcast? They also examined the tape, but back at the studio. I think the film was burned. Something like that. That wasn't the tape. Not the original one. That was a copy. Seriously? Do you still have the original one? Yes. Here. I don't know what he saw in this thing, and I don't know where he got it from. Walter made me swear to never watch it. He only watched it when I wasn't home, or in the small hours of the morning. You want to watch it? You want to watch it, don't you? For your show. I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm too tired to try to change your mind. I'm going outside to have a smoke. I don't even want to hear this thing. Just letting us watch the tape? This is it. We have quite the story here. You look like you've seen a ghost. You'll stay, right? Are you crazy? I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. But that wouldn't make for much of a story, would it? I would actually love to go and talk to her. So what if I go out and see if I can get some more stuff out of her? Are you crazy? I'm out. Whoa, stop right there. I'm not letting you throw this opportunity away. Look, you don't have to watch it. Just film me as I'm watching it. Or I could go outside and have a chat with Mrs. Martins. We'll have more takes that way. We can insert the tape's content in the video during editing. Okay. Right, let's make some room here. Alright, let's begin. How am I not watching this? Let's get my first impression on film. We can fix it all on editing later. Det är min lampa. There, I'll press play. It's starting. What is this place? I don't recognize this building. These symbols. I can almost... Do they mean anything to you? Gives me deja vu. Really? Me too. But where would I have seen this before? Oh, it changed. Good. So he did go inside the building. What is this place? Looks like a museum, maybe? Yeah, but look at the exhibition. Who would authorize this type of thing? I'm not really seeing what you're seeing. I only see green walls. He's just walking by everything. What sort of building is this? It's way too long. Look, there's someone up ahead. That guy. He looks... What are you whispering about, little buddy? Did you get that? I'll turn up the volume. Oh, please don't. I don't know. Shard? Who's Shard? You really heard that? No, I don't know. I'm making things up. I can't understand a damn thing. Let me turn up the volume one more time. Oh, please don't. Liana? That's it. I'm turning off the TV. Uh-oh. We'll be right back after this message. That's the achievement. Okay, we're in the right building. Is the camera on? Oh, let me remove the lens cover. Okay, hurry up. Let me get the button. 6th floor, apartment 608. Looks like you've seen a ghost. Uh-oh. Wait, her name changed. Wait, wasn't it just one N before? Look different today. I changed my makeup. Fair enough. I don't know what you look like. Can't remember. I just know that your name changed. I'm pretty sure it changed. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 99% sure. Let's get to this. Let's get to 608 already. I'm gonna go towards the window again. What are you doing? It sure looks nice out there. How about you stop wasting our time? Can you do that, What's wrong with you? What? I think Walter's death got to me. I'm sorry. Just let me see if I can fix this. I'll have to be a little bit yellow again. Hopefully that's not too awful. I get that, but try to calm down, okay? Sure, I'll try. Let's shoot this interview. Okay, that's the apartment. Finally. I'll do the talking. My god, good evening. We're from Channel 8. We came to talk to you about what happened. You don't mind if we record this, right? You want to talk about Walter, right? The recent events, everything's stuck in your throat, isn't it? Wait, what the hell is happening? Come in. It might be good to speak to someone. There's something off here. Yeah, there is. That's what we'll find out. Come on, get in. No, you're off! You are the one that's off! We're about to begin. Will you have anything? Tea? Coffee? No. No thanks. Well, I'll go make something anyway. Oh, doggo! No, let's just... God damn it. We'll have to wait for her. I'll have a look around. Yeah, whatever. I don't like her. Hello, doggo. Oh, he seems on edge. Hey, Gunpowder. He seems a little bit nervous, uneasy. Or is he afraid? Yeah, something is, not right here. So many books. Huh? There's one missing. Okay, well, let's see what's on this side. Still the raincoat. The flowers are... What kind of plant is this? No idea, man. Is well taken care of. I think Mrs. Martins didn't let the tragedy affect her routine. Oh. Maybe it's what's keeping her functional right now. I wonder... I'm pretty sure there was a pair of boots here when we came in. Hey. There's a weird thing hanging above the front door. Look. Go there and take it off. Barely saw that. What? You heard me. You can reach up there if you jump, right? So take it down. It's getting on my nerves. What? I won't do that. Do you always talk back like that? It's just a little favor. Come on. We'll put it back up later. I'm not messing up the poor woman's home. Fine. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with her? I think Mrs. Martins painted this one. Looks pretty, yeah. There. Let's get to the point. Walter took a tape to the studio, but it wasn't the original one, was it? The original is here with you. How do you know that? We examined the one he had with him. I want to see the original. Well, yes, I have it here. You know where he found this tape? Is this why you came here? Had I known, I wouldn't have opened the door. Here, take it. I don't want to see this thing. I'll go have a smoke outside. Tell me when you're done. Hey, she's a widow. What's gotten into you? I don't have time for this. But, fine, you're right. This whole thing is making me antsy. You know what? Why don't you go check up on her? Even better, interview her. You always want to do that, right? Here's your chance. See if she's up to answering some questions about the origin of this tape. Okay, now you want me to do that. I honestly don't want to watch the tape anymore. I think it's cursed. Ah, there she is. The smell. It's not the cigarette. No, focus. If I do a good job... It's probably changed nothing, but I still want to do it. I can help Mrs. Martin feels a little bit better, maybe. It's what I want to believe, at least. Mrs. Martins? What is it? Are you done? Not yet. Juliana's watching the tape. Meanwhile, I wanted to ask you some questions. for your program. Shouldn't the girl be asking the questions? Actually, I got worried about you. I've seen many people like that girl in this line of work. Because of Walter. People who stop at nothing. Fine, let's do this interview of yours. You'd better think very carefully about these questions of yours. My head's about to burst. Well, how are you doing? Terrible. I haven't slept since, you know. Maybe I should have seen it coming. The atmosphere at home changed ever since that tape showed up. We would watch it many times a day, locked up in the room. He'd say he'd almost get it, but never showed me anything. He never showed it to me. Do you know where the tape came from? No. We need to investigate this. I think he got it at home, but I didn't see who delivered it. Walter collected movies, hard to find films, recordings. I thought it was just another one. Just thinking about that girl alone in my living room watching that thing makes my skin crawl. Why is she so interested in that tape? I wouldn't know. No? Isn't that why you came here? I mean, isn't that what the story is about? I don't remember. Don't you think that colleague of yours is acting a little strange? I could swear I've seen her before. To be honest, I have a feeling I've seen you before as well. Maybe I've seen her at the studio, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I haven't been working there for long. Maybe that's why you don't seem to be like her. Not yet, anyway. Me? Yes. Why are you in this anyway? Well, this is my job. I don't get to pick my tasks. So you choose to omit yourself. Choose to omit yourself, yeah, right. No, I shouldn't blame you. You're not at fault, not really. You know what? I get it. I get the idea of moving up the ladder. The allure of a sensationalist piece of news. I can see it too. You can see it too, can't you? Nothing good came from this tape, from this whole thing. It really didn't cause anything positive until now. Positive? What do you mean until now? It haven't caused anything that's positive. I know that better than anyone. And if that's the case, wouldn't it be better to stop? Maybe it would be better. Well, I don't want this story to be broadcast. I'm telling you quite plainly. Drop the camera. You serious? You can tell them the crazy old lady clawed at you. I don't care. Here. It'll push out the window. Yo, fuck it. Rewind 1. The hell is this? Caught something at the end of Act 2. Do you understand? No, I'm super confused. All I know is I don't want to watch that tape. I see a man. Uh-oh. Is that Walter? I need to reach the apartment. We do? The apartment. Which apartment? 608. Yes. That was it. I had someone else with me. Why are we taking the stairs? Juliana with one N, I'm 100% sure. How could I forget her? Each step makes it harder to remember. That tape. What I saw in it. I don't know. I saw a future that never happened. Was seeing and forgetting the name of what I saw. Probably. Because, I mean, I didn't see it. Her head was in the way. How many things have I already forgotten? And how many fake memories have I recalled? The apartment. You stay there. It's not the 6th floor anymore. It said. Better to record everything. Wait! Who stayed here? Is that the doggo? Everything can be used. The sound. Do I really want to follow it? Yes. What is this door? Is this where she was? The door won't budge. But there's a grate. I don't want to see what's in there, but I need to see what's in there. Oh my god! Juliana? The woman. Do I know her? Why am I tearing up like this? It's no use. Weird smell here. Where did I smell this before? That smell. The smell is stronger here. The smell, no. My god, gunpowder? What happened here? Why's the dog here? Where's your owner, huh? Hey, Gunpowder, where's your owner? Am I imagining things, or is the dog avoiding the apartment? Oh no, not now. Come on. Gunpowder. Come back here. It's gotten into him. He just dashed down the hallway. Looks like he was laying on top of some note. I'll inspect the note. It's a note. I've had it and did what I shouldn't. Now all I see is edited in my memories. I am surrounded by forms, figures that mean nothing to me. Anything more than that terrorizes me, like the face in my memories. If anyone reads this, don't leave Gunpowder alone. He also... Oh, these letters are giving me vertigo. Wait, the dog. Where did he go to? Gunpowder? I'm going inside. I want to leave, but for the sake of this, let's go inside. Am I going inside? Really? Really? I will. What's that noise? I just noticed it now, and it's awful. Say it out loud. The camera carries me, not the other way around. I can't even tell when this started. Perhaps a long time ago? Maybe when I submitted my application. Gunpowder? I'm going in. Are we? This... It's not the apartment anymore. The achievement called. Yeah, this looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Oh, I don't like that. There's no chair here anymore. This TV is broken and we can only go into the... Well... this. And I think we got the poor doggo here too. Gunpowder? Someone needs to turn off the TV. Uh-oh. It's not anymore. Uh-oh. It's Walter.
Caros telespectadores, boa noite. Hoje nós teremos uma transmissão especial do nosso programa. Possivelmente a minha última. E com ela trago um comunicado a fazer para todos vocês. Descobri algo nas últimas semanas que tem me assombrado desde então. Palavras não serão o bastante para descrever o que descobri. Portanto, eu vou precisar mostrar. E talvez isso venha assombrar vocês, assim como tem me assombrado. Mas a minha profissão, o meu trabalho, foi revelar a verdade durante todos esses anos. E se quisermos nos libertar, preciso que todos saibam disso que tenho a mostrar. Por isso, eu acho que todos sintonizem bem seus aparelhos. Não cruzem suas pernas, isso é importante. Mas fiquem confortáveis com a coluna reta.
With the straight spine.
Com atenção.
Okay. This VHS tape is a community TV's exclusive property. Oh, in case. Oh, this is cool. I guess this is, we unlock these, or?
Two people have been reported missing.
I remember that story. Okay.
To speak with the mother. Do you personally believe that there's something sinister hiding in there? No, of course not. People love ghost stories, but in the end, they're just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories. Just stories.
Brown Lake? Is that another game from them, or? A primary entry point system has... I guess we would have to play it more times to unlock everything. Because we unlocked this part and that part, but we didn't unlock these ones. And this is where we can rewind. I wonder what we can do differently. If we watch it ourselves, perhaps? If maybe we leave? Eject. I like that. Let's rewind it again and see what we can get. I'm quite interested to see. Everyone loves a rerun. Be kind, rewind. Okay, this is the right building. Hey, you got that camera on? Oh my god! It's like opening your eyes. The camera, the mic, they become part of us. What? Huh? I don't know why I said that. I need to catch up on my sleep. I dropped the smokes, but moved on to coffee. Let's focus on doing this well and quickly, alright? We want this explore. Can you get the button? The button! Can I press whatever I want here? Maybe. What's on 5? No, man, we're going to... Yeah, okay. Fine! What is it? You look like you have something to say. I was just thinking about what happened. What happened? It was bizarre. You didn't see it, did you? They just told me how it happened. What he used to, you know. You're lucky. I wish I hadn't seen it. You heard it, right? He gave also a VHS tape. His VT operator? Right. He also was supposed to broadcast a tape, but he couldn't. Technical issues. And bam! It happened. So what if we stayed this time? Oh, we're here. Come on. What if we watch the tape? And don't have her head in front of us? Okay, we're going to apartment 608. Easy to remember. I still want to see... I like that window part. I don't think it's this way. Nice take by the window. I'm just gonna continue that one still. Did you see that? Something's bleeding through. It does, doesn't it? Right. we're heading there. I think it's that apartment just ahead. Here we are. Well, let's get ready, shall we? Maybe I was wrong. I thought her name changed. It has 2 N's now, or maybe she's... After watching the tape, maybe it's forever changed. I don't know. I'm starting to second guess myself now. Well, knock the door. Well, I hope the camera doesn't act up. I don't think it will, but... What do you mean? Malfunctions. Sometimes it blacks out for no reason. I think they gave me this one because I'm new. Let's do this story, then Ferraria won't be able to deny you some new equipment. Let me try again. Hello? Is she even home? Ferraria called her right after it happened. I doubt she'd left the house since yesterday. Alright, third time's the charm. What do you want? Hi, Mrs. Martins. We're from Channel 8. We came to give you our condolences. Do you really need a video camera for that? We're making a special program about Walter. Homage, a kind of retrospective, you see. He worked at the station for so long, so we wanted to talk to you about what happened. Okay, I'm just gonna speed through this. Quick thinker, huh? You gotta be quick on your feet if you want to last on this job. You know what? Why not take some coffee this time? Thank you again for welcoming us. Sylvia here will film our conversation, okay? Will you now? Let's think about that. Okay. I'm gonna go for a cup of coffee this time too. We're gonna be snooping around. Okay, let's look around. I don't think there is a thing up there. Is that a horseshoe? Seems so. Like, for good luck? I didn't know Walter was superstitious. There was a horseshoe. And that plant is begging for water this time around. Oh my god. Some scenery? Not a very appealing scenery, but it's out of focus. Hey, I can hear her putting the filter in the water. We'll be back soon. Check out all you can now. What was this? You knew Walter better than I. You read a lot? I read most of the newspapers every day. I guess these books belong to Mrs. Martin. Look at this headline. The tragic passing of Walter Martins. It's made the news already. They moved fast to cover this one. It happened live. Of course it was shocking. Well, I don't think there's anything else in here, right? Is it gonna rain today? Hardly. The rooster says otherwise. Look. Ah. These roosters never get it right. Guess we can use this to take to set the mood. And that's the VCR, yeah? It was apparently very expensive. Maybe we should ask about that. Will you have one? Oh yes, thank you. Be my guest. So, did you think it over? I did. Let's get this done with. Great. Ready? No, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're here with Mrs. Adriana Martins, wife of Walter Martins, our dear colleague who left us so abruptly. He agreed to give us an interview during these most trying of times. The house itself really tells a story about how you two lived. Yeah, the amulet. Did Walter have any superstitions? He didn't seem to have one, but I was just a co-worker. We never got to completely know someone, right? No, never. He wasn't religious either. So that amulet above the front doors is yours? No. Care to elaborate? No. Okay. The expensive VCR. I noticed you have a brand new VCR. I'm just curious. I know Walter was quite the cinephile. Tiny? I don't know how to pronounce that. What did he enjoy the most? I think he's like movies, right? Or like cinema. Ma'am? Can you ask about something else? I'm sure. You're the boss. Walter read many newspapers too, didn't he? It was a habit of his. He had to be well prepared for his shows. He liked to be up to speed with current events, and he complained about the younger journalists. Said they weren't thorough. Yeah, I know that quite well. There was a storm then, right? Yes. I mean, I remember lightning striking nearby here, right? When... Look, I'm sorry, I don't think I can keep going. Of course, Mrs. Martins, you have enough material already. It was so different, so nervous. I never expected him to... No one expected that, Mrs. Martins. I still can't even imagine Walter handling a gun. Gun? What gun? Walter never had a gun. He did not use a gun. Okay. Oh, what if we say he used a knife? What? How can that be? My god, I knew it. Ever since he got that damn tape. The tape he tried to broadcast? We examined the tape back at the studio. I think the film was burned, something like that. That wasn't the tape, not the original one. That was a copy. Do you still have the original one? Yes. Here. I don't know what he saw in this thing and I don't know where he got it from. Walter made me swear to never watch it. He only watched it when I wasn't home, or in the small hours of the morning. You want to watch it, don't you? For your show. I don't think that's a good idea, but I'm too tired to try to change your mind. I'm going to have a smoke. I don't even want to hear this thing. Okay, so this time, let's try to watch it and see what happens. This is it, we have quite the story here. You look like you've seen a ghost. You'll stay, right? Yeah, yeah. I knew I made the right decision in bringing you with me. Okay, this is how we'll do it. You film me as I watch the thing. We'll have more takes that way. We can insert the tape's content in the video during editing. Don't, says the achievement. You're lacking common sense. Right, let's make some room here. Alright, let's begin. Let's get my first impression on film. We can fix it all on editing later. There, I'll press play. It's starting. What is this place? I don't recognize this building. Symbols. I can almost... Does it mean anything to you? Looking at them makes my head hurt. Neat, the eyes. Oh, it changed. Good. Though he did go inside the building. What is this place? I can't really tell if I'm gonna be honest, but... like a prison. Prison. Inside the cells. Are those people? Just walking by everything. What sort of building is this? It's way too long. Look, there's someone up ahead. That guy, he looks... And now we get to the whispering part. I don't like it. Did you get that? I'll turn up the volume. Oh, please don't. Yeah, I don't understand. I can't hear it at all. We're assuming control. Yeah, okay. Someone named Oscar. I can't hear anything about an Oscar. I can't understand a damn thing. Let me turn up the volume one more time. Hey, you okay? And now we do it again. This seems to be the same though. Oh my gosh, she looks even worse now. She didn't look like that from the start, did she? Okay, we're in the right building. Is the camera on? Okay, hurry up. Let me get that button. 6th floor, apartment 608. Oh. It looks like you've seen a ghost. I just some deja vu. Right. Yeah, this time we stick with her. She is different. I can't believe she's in such a hurry to get there, you know? Let's get to the 608. Okay. Fine. There's the apartment. Finally. I'll do the talking. Good evening. We're from Channel 8. We came to talk to you about what happened. You don't mind if we record this, right? You want to talk about Walter, right? The recent events, everything's stuck in your throat, isn't it? Come in. It might be good to speak to someone. Are you asking about the tape? Yes. Come on, get in. Hey, I'm just gonna be on, let's just head straight on the tape thing. We're about to begin. Will you have anything? Tea? Coffee? No thanks. Well, I'll make something anyway. No. Oh, she's not happy. The doggo is not happy. Always trust your animals, right? Seems a bit nervous. I wonder what's like an old newspaper here. Walter kept some specific issues. It's a highlighted article. Police has closed investigation on the missing persons case at a lake upstate. Nothing about... Oh my god, there's a number! Oh no. This is a game where you have to play over and over again, I believe. Right, so... You got... Space, space, space... 1... Space... Intriguing! The family protests against the police in action. That's old news. Forget about it. That was scary. Is that raincoat wet? Mrs. Martin must have worn it yesterday. There was a storm, right? Look. There's a ripped note page back in his pocket. Some notes. I keep seeing those same numbers, so I returned here. A metal box appeared. It has a numeric pad. I can't open it. Like metal trees, I saw... What, it's the same one again? I don't know where this is going. Numbers with weird notes. He must have had a lot of his mind in these last few days. Ooh, I don't like that. Well, there's that one in. There's a VHS collection here. They're all labeled and organized. Huh. Number 5 is missing. I'm just gonna do like this. So does that mean how many... No. Hey, there's some weird thing hanging above the front door. Look. Go there and take it off. Look at that! Ah! What's this? There's a tape here on the VCR. There's something written on the label. It's pretty faded. I can only read... T dash? Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. That one. That comes before the numbers. Well, if I'm going to snoop, let's play this. Should we? Hey, cut it out. Too much noise will attract Mrs. Martin's attention. Ah, right, my bad. I don't see anything else I could ever... Okay, what happens if we take this down? What? You heard me. You can reach up there if you jump, right? So take it down. It's getting on my nerves. Fine, I'll take it down. There you go. You should have kept that. Is that a horseshoe? Yeah, I think so. There you go. You didn't lose any fingers, did you? A strange object. What do I do with this now? I don't care, as long as it's away from me. There. I think it's like a protection, maybe? Let's get to the point. Walter took a tape to the studio, but it wasn't the original one, was it? The original is here with you. How do you know that? We examined the one he had with him. I want to see the original. Well, yes, I have it here. You know where you found this tape? Is this why you came here? Had I known, I wouldn't have opened the door. Here, take it. I don't want to see this thing. I'll go have a smoke outside. Tell me when you're done. Okay, so if we watch the tape again with her... No, we're not shooting anything. We don't have a lot of time and I made her uncomfortable. Let me check the tape. Maybe there's something we can add to the video in editing. Meanwhile, go talk to her. Interview the widow you always wanted to What? Fine, I'll talk to her. Ah, there she is. What is this smell? I wonder what he smells. What is it? Can't really look at anything else here, seems like. Are you done? Not yet. Juliana's watching the tape. Meanwhile, I want to ask you some questions. Your program. Shouldn't the girl be asking the questions? Yes, but she's busy with the tape. Of course. Always the tape. Fine, let's do this interview of yours. You better think very carefully about these questions of yours. What? How was Walter on that day? Normal, just like any other day. He spent so much time watching that thing, but his behavior was the same. He was uneasy, but I never thought it would come down to this. I'm not sure you've seen it, but he left a note. I only noticed minutes after it had already happened. The only strange thing that day was that he made a copy of the tape. Why did he make a copy? Why do we copy anything? To preserve, to share. That's what I think, at least. To share. Just thinking about that girl alone in my living room, watching that thing, makes my skin crawl. Hey, why is she so interested in that tape? Because it's an important piece of this case. Yes, I could see the greed on your colleague's eyes when she asked for the tape. To be honest, I thought you'd ask questions about Walter. He was your co-worker, no? That was the plan. Was it, really? Don't you think that colleague of yours is acting a little strange? I could swear I've seen her before. To be honest, I have a feeling I've seen you before as well. Maybe I've seen her at the studio, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I haven't been working there for long. Maybe that's why you don't seem to be like her. Not yet, anyway. Me? Yes. Why are you in this, anyway? Can we conclude the interview first? No. No, we can't. You came here. I didn't call anybody. I have the right to ask my questions. You know? I get it. I get the idea of moving up the ladder, the allure of a sensationalist piece of news. You can see it too, can't you? Nothing good came from this. From this whole thing. The object weighs heavily in my pocket. No, don't say anything. The look on your face says it all. There are certain pursuits that aren't worth it. They are far too costly. Something is weighing on my heart. This is too much for you, isn't it? I know that because it's been too much for me too. The camera is too heavy. This is too much for you, isn't it? I got something here that... It's fine, it doesn't matter. I don't want this story to be broadcast. I'm telling you quite plainly. Drop the camera. You serious? Camera is too heavy. You can't tell me. You can't tell them... I'm sorry. You can tell them that the crazy old lady clawed at you. I don't care. Here. A little push out the window. Deny the object in your pocket. Let's keep going. Or should I maybe not done that? If we get the same again, maybe, perhaps. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we're getting the same stuff as before, I think. Of Walter and then we need to reach the apartment. Which apartment? 608. I had someone else with me. Yes. We are going to remember still, I think. It's supposed to be Juliana. I don't want to say the other one because I still feel like it's wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but if I am wrong, tell me in the comments. I watched an unrecorded nightmare. And if it was not recorded, can I ever awake from it? The apartment. She stayed there. So did Juliana stay there or the old lady? Yes. Follow the sound. Let's just look inside. I mean, we're seeing it again, and that's okay. I don't know if we have to, but... Yes, you do know her. There's the doggo. And I say we keep going. Is it dark outside or what happened here? Just gonna click on through. Camera is being weird. What if we go after gunpowder immediately? Because we already read the note once. What happens if we want enough? The story, it was all wrong since the start. This seems safer. Yeah, let's go with the stairs. The stairs. I found the stairs. Rewind number 3. Gunpowder? I'm going inside. Oh my god, we can't? What happens if we do it and we take the elevator? The elevator would be faster. Let's go already. And that's rewind number 4. That is quite disturbing. And then we're back up here. We can't leave, so I'm going in. I just noticed it now, and it's awful. I'll say that loud again. It's the same thing as before. Where it carries us. Like we're being carried by the camera. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh! This one is still echoes of a videotape. Well, that's the same as before. It's the T. And the 3 numbers. Maybe that's all we need. Because I'm not sure. And that's the VSH tapes. I think we've seen everything that we could. I'm not sure about that, but... And the codes with the 2. I don't know if we're missing something or not. And there's the magazine. I just don't understand what that numbers really mean, but let's go inside and see if we can utilize them somehow. Hello, doggo. I don't think we can we? I've got a message for you. Turn it off. That's the achievement.
Caros telespectadores, boa noite. Hoje nós teremos uma transmissão especial do nosso programa.
Pois,
Na-
se está vendo isso, acredito que já seja tarde demais. As lentes deles já se tornaram nossos olhos. Tudo que vemos. Eu entendo o afã em buscar mais, entender mais. Mas já sabe o que aconteceu comigo por tentar fazer o mesmo. Por que seguiu esse mesmo caminho? Bom, não importa. Já chegou a verdade, telespectador. E ela tem um custo. Mas não precisamos pagar tudo. Não precisamos nos submeter. Ouça. Eles não têm controle disso. Não entre. Desligue o vídeo. Vá embora. E não volte. Escapará por entre os dedos deles. A maior das rebeldias. Vá embora. Não volte.
Okay. Okay. Do not watch beyond this point. The creation of any copies of this material in any form is prohibited. Did we get it? Did we do it? I think this is the part where we don't replay. Because now we're at the spot where we can slip in between the cracks so they won't notice whoever they are. Let's just check the gallery. We still haven't unlocked this one. But I felt like we got some of the endings. Now, if you wanna get that last part yourself or see if there's more ending to this, I will leave a link down below in the section below. Because this is a free game. And I think for a free game, this is a good game. I'm still a little bit confused about what's happening. I don't really know what's on the tape, but clearly it's nothing good, as we said from the start. What did you think about this? What were your thoughts? What is happening with this tape? And what was that horseshoe? Should I have denied the thing when it told me to feel how heavy the camera was? I'm not so sure. I don't know. Maybe I should have. And maybe that would have led to the last part that we didn't get. But thank you so much for watching. Like or dislike the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? Much love.